for example, the NASDAQ, and you need to get $100, we need to get that 5 points away from the price, right? So obviously in oil, we're always looking for 10 ticks. So I need 45 as a minimum to be able to buy that trade. Minimum. Well, we got 45 as a minimum. We got past the 45 at the close of that candle. We got into that little bag there of liquidity. So there was a buyer here before. How do we know there was a buyer here before? Because we can see the buyer there. So we know there was a buyer there before. What price was that? 44. So what am I going to bid? 43, 42. I'm going to bid 43, 42 with a target price of 55 for 10 ticks plus a bit of change. So we get an opportunity to make the easy decision to buy into that at that point and see if we can swing a little buy-side profit out of this. We've been long since nearly 12 o'clock today, and obviously every single time we've taken a buy trade in this so far, we've done okay. Now, when we run the stops, you can see there's still quite a lot of selling above here. There's a lot of selling up here, 60, 65. And as a result, as soon as you start seeing it jamming, you want to make sure you take some monies. Well, if you've just bought in at 40 and you've just traded 65, that's another $250 profit on that bit of business there. And if you still like the buy side, you can always put your stops at break even on the remainder of your position and leave the position open. And the idea, of course, is that we're targeting this prior big swing high, which we had over here on the left-hand side, which is 81s. So the idea is we're going to try and target into that liquidity for that rotation to be completed. And remember, that's what the rotation is, because this was where the last time we saw that sell side block coming in, and we got that big drop through to the bottom edges. So this buy is with the intention of trading 80 on the buy side here. So we want to try and reach through to that 80 price point, which is obviously where we're going just now with this as a bit of business. So it's good. It's playing out nicely. We've done some pretty good business here. 25's now trading at, of course, 77s is a good bit of business any day of the week. That's another $500. And we started to talk about this live in the room, didn't we? Before all of this happened. You know, we highlighted this first buy reversal when we left the chart up for anybody to watch and allowed them to make those trading decisions. Well, we've just hit that target price now. So I'm going to take another little slither of profit, guys, into that 83 price point. And you can see we've only just started to head into an accumulation potentially here, or a distribution. We're not sure which it's going to be, but certainly we're starting to head into a distribution here. So I'm going to use that distribution and do a bit of distributing myself into that 80 price point. So that's a very good trade, guys. Well done now, anybody that's still with it. I know Reeve had 10 on at 25, which obviously if he's still holding on to that, that's a nice $5 profit at least in that little swing higher there. Brilliant bit of business, guys. Well done, anybody that's on board. I like your style.